AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
There are reports of a certain somebody, the former Celtic himself, still going through injury struggles. But according to Brian Windhorst, he wants to arrive here in New York. Well, the New York Knicks are looking for him.
Let's keep an eye on what they do from a trade standpoint as the season goes along. There's already been some connection between them and Walker Kessler with the Utah Jazz. The Jazz are difficult to make a deal with. They have very high asks, but it's possible Walker Kessler could change teams, and he fits nicely about what the Knicks want to do. Also, I would say Robert Williams from Portland. I would say any team looking for a center is going to watch Robert Williams closely this year. After the Blazers drafted Donovan Clingan and they've got DeAndre Ayton, who's probably not very tradable on their roster, I don't know what Robert Williams is. I think the Knicks will be among the teams monitoring him. So as the season goes along, Zach is absolutely right. We'll see Julius Randle and his role in that contract be a topic. But on the court, how that center position goes is going to be a big topic from week to week as they try to get going.
And there goes Brian Windhorst stirring up some more bochinche. Brian, when you're on, I don't like you very much. I don't care for your hot topics. Robert Williams III, though, was a major piece for that Celtics team.
Isn't that what he did?
Factor Mills. Nah. If Robert Williams III was a major piece for that Celtics team. When they went down, it could be argued. When he went down, it could be argued that, it was a struggle for the Celtics to come back against the Warriors. We know he's Tom Lord. We know he's big time. AllBall, what you think about Robert Williams III in the Knicks uniform? Any way, shape, or form?
Just brief. I love it. I guess as long as we don't give up nothing crazy, I love it. A legit backup center. He plays defense. He's tough. When he's out there, he's no slouch. He ain't no pushover. And he can probably give you 6 to 10 points. Offensive rebounds, alley-oops. But I love it because that's what we're lacking now. Of course, with him also injury prone. So hopefully we don't have to give up much. If we could get him for less than nothing, because guys like that don't want to stay in Portland. Let's be for real. So I love it. If we could get him as a backup center, he's young, and we always say Tibbs is the center whisperer. Imagine him with Tibbs. Bruh, listen, I love it. I love it. I definitely think we need to push for that, and I think we could literally probably get him little to nothing. We still have a lot of picks. So for me, I love it, Philippe. I love it.
So let's just say we get to midseason trade deadline. We're not happy with the way Randle fits, and we want to make a move. Jeremy Grant and Robert Williams for Julius Randle. Y'all hanging up the phone?
I thought Jeremy Grant went to Detroit.
No, he's still in Portland.
Oh, okay.
He got his money from Detroit a couple years
ago. Okay,
yeah, he got the money.
Yeah,
I'm hanging up the phone for you. I'm not taking
hanging up.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely not taking it.
That's okay. I ain't taking it either. I like Jeremy Grant, but
talk to me. Talk to me a little more. Talk to me some more. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it.
All right, but you got to remember. See, now this is where it gets crazy. Let's be for real. Julius Randle was an all-star. He's an all-NBA player. He averages a double-double. So we have an all-star budding superstar. So we got to get. Remember, if we got to get 3-4 pieces for that. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's not going to happen.
So then look, hang up.
That's not going to happen.
It also depends. It got to be a 3-team trade, maybe involving the Texas team. Because what I learned with Leon Rose, it seems like he let Hartenstein go to OKC, or it happened, and it was okay for him because that's OKC, and he wanted that. RJ Barrett went to Toronto. He went home at the end of the day. Yeah, we got OG, but it wasn't a 3-team trade. I don't know if he just trades him to Portland. So let's say same scenario, Jeremy Grant or something like that. I like Jeremy Grant, but how's he gonna find minutes next to OG and Bridges and Josh Hart and DiVincenzo?
How is he not?
You see a five, what you call it, a small ball lineup?
I see him being a guy that Tibbs absolutely wants to play.
Right.
That type of guy. But again, Julius Randle is not the type of all-star that you're going to get an all-star back. That he's just not that type of all-star. We're talking about a top 5 to top 10 player. You want to get everything that you can get. We're not going to get that back. We got to be realistic about what we could potentially get. Because how we look, let me tell y'all something. Knicks fans and my brothers, how we look at Julius Randle, the rest of the 29 teams in the NBA don't look at him the way we look at him. Let's be honest about that.
That's understandable.
They do not look at him the same way we do. So we got to remember that if we ever exploring thinking about moving him or something like that, they are not looking at him as a 10-time all-star who is going to get inserted and pause and now we're a championship contending team. Everybody don't look at him like that. So I'm just saying we can't like scoff at some of these deals because, you know I said Grant Williams and Nick Richards. No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yeah, but
for me, Grant Williams and Nick Richards is a little different than a healthy Robert Williams and Jeremy Grant. I just think that's different.
That's a big if with Robert Williams, though.
Yeah, his knees are shot. His knees is done.
I get what you're saying, but we should be able to get Robert Williams without giving up anything. So now now you got to look at it as Jeremy Grant for Julius Randle straight up. And I'm gonna be honest, my opinion, I think the Jeremy Grant train is over. I think the hype he had a couple years ago coming out of Detroit, I think that was his opportunity to go somewhere and really make a difference for a championship team. I think at this point, I just think he's forgotten about. To be honest with you, I don't know, Flea. I get what you're saying, but still, with us, Randle is still 25-10. He's still an all-star. He's still an all-third NBA player. So, I think, guys don't feel how we feel, but that's still what it is out there. So you're not gonna just give us anything just because he may not fit your system or you may not like him. These are still his numbers. These are still what he produced. And by the letter of the law, we ain't gonna just take anything. So, but I agree with what you're saying. I definitely agree with what you're saying as far as like, yeah, we're not gonna get a top 5, 10 player. I get it, but
I just don't think so. Yeah,
it depends.
Jeremy Grant averages 20. His last 2 seasons, he averages 20 points, 4 rebounds, a little under 3 assists, a little under steal a game. He shoots 46% from the field while shooting 40% from 3. That's a career high for him with the last 2 years in Portland. But 63 games played and 54 games played. I don't know if that's Tankapalooza business, but
in Portland, bro, none of that shit count, bro.
Right, but I think
we trade him and Julius can go be the star in Portland now. Go be a star. Be 30-10, 25-10 a night. They're gonna play through you. You might not be a good team, but you'll get every touch in the world.
How do you feel about the trade? You said would you trade Robert Williams and Jeremy Grant for Julius Randle? I don't think you really answered your own question.
I wouldn't hang up the phone, but I would have an extensive conversation about that. I would have a conversation about it. Yeah.
You got throwing more draft picks. What would make you say yes?
What would make me say yes if I knew Robert Williams was healthy? Like if he did an audition, right? If they played him in Portland this year, first half of the season, like
that's
all
it?
of this, if he's healthy, Robert Williams, yes, yeah, I'll go forward. Me.
So now we trying out a lineup with front line of Mitchell Robinson, Robert Williams, OG Anunoby.
No, Robert Williams would not be.
Yeah, Robert Williams coming off the bench.
Robert Williams would never be on the basketball court with Mitchell Robinson. Ever.
So who's playing the 4?
OG.
So Mitchell
Mikal
Robinson,
Bridges, Jeremy Grant. Like you got some things that you could do.
and Jeremy ain't big enough for all that.
I'm just saying, 6'8", 6'9".
He ain't grabbing. Randle averages 9 clumsy rebounds a game, and then almost 10. I'm just saying.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Your front court is Robert Williams. So you got Robert Williams, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby rotating, getting main minutes, a lot of minutes. I don't like that.
You don't like Robert Williams, OG, and Mitchell Robinson getting heavy minutes?
I
I
don't
just
like.
want to hear what you said.
I don't want to see 80. I'm not. You're gonna give me a heart attack every single game. I'm worried about them. The injury report every game. I'm already. It's bad enough with OG and Mitchell Robinson. Another guy with Robert Williams, who we know.
I feel you. We throwing shit to see if it sticks at this point. Like we just throwing that stuff at the wall to see if it sticks because the conversation is, around potentially moving Julius. Like I think all of us agree he got to get a shot. We can't move him right now. He got to get a shot, and
that's enough for you. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, but that's where we at with it. 2 months audition of Robert Williams, and it's good. You good with that?
If I could see that this dude is anywhere near what because he's still young. He's not an older guy. He's still a fairly decent young guy.
Super young.
Yeah. If he's figured out his body, if he's done work on his body, yeah.
We need to try to get him now and just let him get healthy to where we can have him during the end of the season and into the playoffs. We need to try to get him now.
I hear you. I would be terrified to go get him because I don't know if he can walk up a flight of stairs right now.
But we make it get him for nothing. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I hear what you're saying. I got you.
So even if he can't play this year, we get him healthy next year. Like he's legit.
Right.
So that's my thing. We need to try to get the guy now where we can almost have to give up anything.
Right.
What does he make right now? What does he make right now, Fabian?
Before the price goes up.
What does he make right now?
Because when he's healthy, he's legit.
I think he's everything Mitchell Robinson is. Like, you know what I mean? Just in terms of the motor and what he brings.
Yeah.
Everything that Mitch brings, I think Robert Williams could bring.
I don't think defensively he's
probably not.
I don't think Mitchell Robinson's on his level defensively. This he's insane to me. Second all defense.
But hold on, I think Mitchell Robinson is a better defender. How can I say, as far as guarding guys on the block, but on the perimeter, I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But Robert Williams was second all defense, and he finished 7th in defensive player of the year in 2021, 2022. They went to the championship that year.
Yeah, they lost to Golden State. But Robert Williams was second team all defense?
Bro, he was insane. When I saw them midway, when Marcus Smart said that whole thing in January, like, yo, these guys, they ain't. And I saw Robert, I said, they look like a pack of wolves out there. I think they were playing the Nets.
They were insane because that's the Udoka year. They were insane.
Robert Williams, listen.
Okay, that makes more sense. But I swear to God, if that was a trivia, I would have lost that. I would have said he made an all defensive team already. Oh yeah.
But he's only and that's the most games he's ever played with 61 games. 32 games, 29 games, 52 games, 61, 35, and 6. No way I'm sitting here like that'll give me a heart attack every day, Fleet. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.